Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Jalen Dolls, of course, and this is Jalen Unplugged. Now, today is Friday, November 7th, and it is 6:53 at the moment. Um, it's 6:53 at the moment. I don't think we're actually going to be taking a trade today, just because today is Friday, and I don't think the market's going to be looking that good today based off of how it was moving yesterday. So we may just do some forward testing or maybe even paper trading, but we're not gonna actually take a trade on our account today. We're gonna save our capital and we're just gonna wait till next week. Um, but we still are gonna get on the chart and look for a trade and mark out the trade and everything as if we were actually taking a trade. So we're gonna go ahead and jump onto the charts right now. So let's start on the weekly. Let's close that. So let's start on the weekly. We are still at this weird spot. Let's go to the daily. Alright, so we have this here. Mark that black. And we are getting a lot of rejections right here. Like, I don't know why it's in this consolidation right here. Like, yesterday, I was expecting it to break this consolidation that was happening and keep to the upside, but just didn't happen. So we're gonna get here. Ooh, no. We gotta go back to the 4 hour or the 1 hour. Okay, so let's see. See, we're at that weird spot. I mean, overall, this is how the market's moving. We could put a zone here. Because it is kind of moving like that. See, this is another reason why we're sitting out, because I don't like this. I want to break out of this. Yesterday, we definitely should have broke out of this. Because yesterday, we were up here. And I was definitely seeing how much bullish pressure we had, and we just came off of this, whatever zone this is here. I was expecting to keep going up, but we definitely didn't. We ended up reversing. And even still, there was no sell setups. Like, not one. That would have been a sell setup right here. There would have been a sell setup right here. There would have been even a setup right here. And none of them got tapped into. There was even a setup right here, sort of. Right here. Like, there was literally no sell setups. And the market just dropped. But, whatever. So, yeah, today, I would probably say we would be looking for sells just based off of how the market's been moving. But overall, it's a bullish trend. So, I don't know. Like yesterday, it was just no brainer to go for buys, but I don't know. No idea. Like like again, it's making a buy setup right now. Like this would be a buy setup. I don't know. I don't like it because we're set up here, and there's no setups on this side. There's a sell setup right here that didn't get broken. They could be trying to use that again. See, guys, when the market's moving like this, even if I wanted to take a trade today, I probably wouldn't because it's not clear. It's not clear whatsoever. You know, there might be a zone a little lower. Looking at it now. Shit, I didn't even do that. That's so messy. I don't like it. That's really forcing it. It really does look like this. This should be the zone. Yeah, that looks cleaner. That the other way I was just putting it, that's forcing it for sure. I might just make a thing here. But even then, we want to get as much touches as possible. It's not clear. I don't like it. I mean, this technically is what the setup would look like. Sells. And it made another setup here. But it's already been tapped into. The market's just moving weird. I don't like it. Let me log out of my TraderVate account. Use some paper trading. Yeah, the market's just not super clear. On a day like today, I probably wouldn't take a trade because it's not clear. Like the only clear setup would probably be like sells, but I would want it to come up here and tap this first, just because that's where it tapped last before actually dropping off. So I probably wouldn't even take sells on this anyway. I would be waiting for it to come up first and then maybe look for a sell setup off. And the buy setups, like even though yeah, that's a buy setup right there, we're just sitting too high and it's not bouncing off of anything. Like yesterday, at least it was bouncing off of something. Like we got to bounce here and then it came back down and then bounced again. So that's why we looked for that buy setup off of this with the likely chance of it bouncing again. But over here, we're not bouncing off of anything. Like it's too high. If it was going to bounce off, it would want to be down here or even down here would even look good for a buy setup. But it's just too high and it's not high enough for a sell setup. So we wouldn't be looking for anything right now. I mean, these are like the last zones that were left, but it's still super early. We have an hour until market opens, so I don't think any of these would work. So we're just going to delete these and we're going to wait and see what happens. So I'll be back. Okay. So it is about to open my trading window. It's 7:58, and this is pretty much the only setup I see. I'm just going to take it on paper trading though. I'm not going to take it on my actual account because the market looks like shit today. So we're going to be risking 430 and looking for the 1200 at 1 to 3. But obviously we're going to do it how we would normally do our trades. So we're going to scale down once it hits 1 to 3 and then just follow with our stops. And we'll see how much we can get out of this trade. So I'm going to just set the limit here for now. And then we'll see what happens at market open. So we'll be back. All right, so we have been tapped into the trade. But honestly, with how strong this is, I don't know about it reversing. Because that's super strong and it's still 10 minutes left.
But it's also really strong on a 30. It does need a retracement. So it's possible. We'll see what happens. Okay, we're getting some sort of rejection here. Oh, on the 3 minute, this actually looks good. That's a good retracement candle right there on that 3 minute. It could flip. I like that actually. But we shall see. Because it's still early. We shall see. Alright, so on the 15, honestly, it doesn't look like that good of a trade because this push is pretty weak. Like the beginning of the push was good, but it looks pretty weak, I'm not gonna lie. And it looks like it's rejecting something down here. I don't know. Yeah, there's a slight zone right here. I don't know if you guys can see that. There's a zone like right here. So I mean, it'll have to fight through that zone in order to win this trade. So it's very unlikely, but I mean, I don't know. Just because it does look kind of strong. Well, no, because it broke it and then it kind of pushed up and broke again. So, I mean, no, that zone shouldn't be valid anymore. Shouldn't be valid. You never really know. But it looks like we're getting a good push down, so we shall see. Okay, so TP2. Let's move this down here. So this would be our overall target. But obviously, if we get, because it's a Friday, if we get TP2, I'm just gonna bring my stops down here because Fridays are not normally good for my strategy, but it does look like it's playing out overall right now. But it could just be retracing to this gap and then keep pushing up. But we will see. So we'll be back. Okay, so we're dropping. We gotta push to TP2. And if we get past TP2, we're gonna go ahead and bring our stops down here. Come on, it's just rejecting it. Come on, push, push, push. Oh, now you want to move my stop? That's crazy. We're gonna close it here. So secured a 1 to a 3. So out at 1 to 3. Go ahead and send this. Okay, guys. So that was our Friday trade for today. We're gonna go ahead and get out of here. So overall, it does look like Friday's a pretty decent day for my strategy, at least for this month so far. Maybe if we see a good setup next Friday, we'll go ahead and execute on that. Because last Friday we also did secure $1,000 as well, and today would have been another $1,000 day. So I think we're gonna go ahead and continue to trade on Fridays. We're probably gonna look into doing that more often. Thursdays might be the day that we start to give up, just because of our loss yesterday. And I don't remember if last Thursday lost as well. I'm gonna have to do some back testing and see what happened last Thursday as well. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and be on the lookout for more videos next week. Have a great weekend, and remember, stay unplugged. Deuces.